He sat by the fire, not because he was cold, but because the night felt too vast. Behind him, shadows of his tribe, sleeping. Above him, a sky he'd stared at 1,000 times. But tonight, it stared back. And then it came, the thought. One day, I won't open my eyes again. No one had ever felt this before. The animals didn't. The others in his tribe didn't. But he did. And in that instant, a new kind of human was born. This is the story of the first person to understand mortality, not as a theory, but as a truth. Long before gods, before graves, death was just a silence. Someone vanished and the group moved on. No questions, no mourning, no fear. But then, slowly, minds expanded. Memories lingered longer. Faces stayed in dreams. Names stayed in the air. And someone finally asked, where did they go? And worse, will I go too? That wasn't just intelligence evolving, it was grief being born. And from grief, connection. His name is lost to time, but his fear echoes in all of us. He may have watched an elder die. He may have buried a child, or simply watched the stars disappear and thought, will I disappear too? This wasn't imagination, it was realization. He had unlocked time, and with it came dread. He stopped sleeping well. He carved strange marks into stones. He clutched the people he loved a little tighter. For the first time, a human cried not because he was hurt, but because he knew one day everything he loved would vanish. That was the price of awakening. He sat by the fire, not just for warmth, but for meaning, because the flames were alive, and he was drawn to that. He began leaving offerings beside the fire, small stones, bones, objects the tribe didn't understand, but he wasn't trying to survive anymore. He was trying to remember, to preserve, to honor. Death had become real, so he tried to build something stronger than death. And soon, others joined. They buried the fallen with beads and tools. They painted stories on cave walls, not to celebrate life, but to defy the end of it. He stared at the moon and wondered, is she watching us? He heard the wind and thought, is that their voice? He invented meaning to answer what fear could not, and that meaning became belief. He told the tribe about a place beyond, a shadow world, a sky world, a fire world. They listened and they believed. Because belief, even if uncertain, was better than silence. Because what began as fear has become fuel to create, to love harder, to leave something behind. So tonight, when you're alone and that thought creeps in, I will die, don't run from it, sit with it. Let it remind you, you are alive. And like him, the first one who knew, you have the power to take that fear and turn it into fire, into legacy, into connection, into something no grave can erase. Because the moment he realized he would die, he also realized something else. He mattered, and so do you.